Hello Capricorn, this is Nicole with Angelic Therapy and Healing. With Valentine's Day around the corner, love being in the air, I wanted to do something fun for everyone this month. So I am doing a love romance reading for all of the astrological signs for the month of February. It is a general reading, although when praying over the cards and meditating, I have asked that everyone receives at least one message. The thing to remember though with astrological readings is it's likely you're going to find your messages under your sun sign, your primary sign, but occasionally, not often, but occasionally, you're just going to find that nothing's really resonating with you. And if you're one of those few people that fall in that category, I encourage you to check out your rising sign reading, because you're going to likely find something there. If you don't know what your rising sign is, go online. There's a bunch of web pages. They're free. It only takes a couple minutes. Fill out some information. It'll let you know what all your signs are. Then you can come back, check out your rising sign reading, and then you'll find something that resonates with you. Again, the other piece with this being a general reading, if you do want more information, you want more specifics about you, your situation, if you've got questions about other areas of your life, you can go to my webpage and schedule a private reading with me. The webpage is angelictherapyandhealing.com. I will put the link at the bottom of the video in the description box so you can go directly from there as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first card is, and you guys get a bonus card because you had 3 fall out at one point. First card, if you can take a look, hopefully it's in the screen, is Unrequited Love. Reads at the bottom, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And what I'm getting is, you're in a relationship with a partner. They really have a lot of qualities, a lot of things that you admire, a lot of things that you love about them, and you really, truly do care about them. But the thing is, there's not enough mutual attraction to actually have a long-term, sustainable relationship with this person. And I get, because there's not enough to build a foundation of a relationship, it's almost like the two of you have been in a cat and mouse chase game with each other, where one of you is constantly, continuously, like long term, retreating and disappearing, because there's just not anything long term there, and it's the same feeling mutually on both sides. I get that you do both, care about each other, and there are a lot of qualities that you both admire and respect of each other, but there's just not enough for a foundation of a relationship, and that's why there's this back and forth, and I get that it's been going on for a long time, and it's almost like you're just kind of like frustrated because you want it to work, because I get that you want to have a relationship, you want to be with someone, you want that stability, that connection, that bond, and you're kind of disappointed because you're hoping that it would be this person. And it's almost, I'm beginning that some of you, it's just, you're settling, like, okay, I just want to get married. So, I like this person, I love and care about this person, let's get married. And then you're like kind of frustrated because it's just not happening. But if you take the time to look and listen deep down, that's not the right person for you. And I get that neither of you are enjoying this imbalance, this back and forth. You're both unhappy with it. You both want more, but you both know deep down that it's not with each other. And you both sense that and know that. So what they're encouraging you to do is just to know that there's no ill will, no ill feelings with either of you. It's just not meant to be. There's just not enough there. And what they're saying is to just let that go, because I do get that you're having a hard time letting it go, which is why I do get this has been going on for a long time. You're just not wanting to let it go because you really, you want a partner. You're ready for that stage in your life. You want a partner, you want a family, you really want this, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make it work with this person, but it's not gonna work with this person, and then you're energetically blocking yourself from something happening with someone else. So they want you to know that you're loved. It's safe. It's time to let this go because they've got something better for you. So in February, they're encouraging you and they're there to help you do that. And if you need their help, pray, ask for their help, ask for their courage, ask for their guidance, to help you make that change and get yourself out of that back and forth and get yourself someone that, you know, you do have that mutual attraction, that mutual chemistry, that mutual respect. You have that solid foundation to build that relationship, that connection that you really want, that you really truly desire, because you deserve it. So, and you can get it. You're just going to have to get that roadblock out of your way. Next one. I really wish I could say that you got the wedding card. I had 2 signs get the wedding card and honeymoon card. Fortunately, it's not you, Cappies. It wasn't me either. It wasn't Scorpios. The next one is release your ex. So we're all in the pile that get to do some work. But we are going to get the romance, just not February. So what they're wanting you to do is release your ex. And when you read the bottom of this, it says, the time has come to clear your energy. And I'm getting with this person you're playing back and forth, mouse, back and forth. But what I'm getting is you really need to let go of this past. It's not right for you. You know that. You've felt that. That's why it doesn't work. Every time you guys keep coming back, it doesn't stick because it's not meant to. It's got someone better for you. But it's almost like you haven't decided to let that go. It's like you're holding on to it for some reason. And I get that for most of you, you're holding on to it because, again, it comes back to that you really, really desire having a commitment, a relationship with someone. You really want to share your life with someone. You want a deep love. You want that connection. And you keep hoping that it'll work with this person, but they're trying to lovingly let you know it's just not. It's not going to work. And it is blocking you from bringing in what you want. Because they'll bring in that person that you desire, that divine partner that you're supposed to be with, that you desire, that you keep praying for. They're hearing your prayers, but they're saying you're getting in your own way. Because you're not letting go of the past. You're not letting this go. I find that God never takes something from us unless He plans to replace it with something way better. And I get that He wants to bring something way better in your life. He wants to fulfill your relationship dreams. You just need to help out. You just need to listen. Because I do get that you know deep down that this isn't right for you. You know that's why it's not working. You just need to decide to let it go. And the moment you decide to let go of that past, it's done. It's gone. It's not going to block you anymore. And it's going to reap rewards for both of you. Because you're holding that person back too. I don't get that there's any ill will. It's just you're holding them back. You're holding you back. Once you decide you let this go, it's done. And you will both be able to get that happiness, that relationship that you're both wanting. Okay, there's more. You guys in the Sagittarius crew are my most interesting readings tonight. Okay, so what I'm getting is, for some of you, this is the same person. For some of you. And that's why it's not working with your ex, because you both, it's not chemistry, it's not there, and it's the going back and forth that you're experiencing with them. So one release and you're done and you're on to better things. But for some of you, I'm getting that you've got 2 people. Yeah, I'm getting that you've got 2 people. And the thing is, I'm getting that you're not loving yourself. You're not seeing your value because you're amazing. It's like somewhere along the way you forgot that. You need to remember that. You need to remember you deserve love. But because you've forgotten that along the way, you're not loving yourself. And so what we feel and think is what we'll get. So if we're feeling that we're unworthy of love, if we feel we're not good enough, if we feel bad about, ourselves, like, oh, I've had these bad experiences, no one's going to ever want me. If that's what we feel, we truly feel and think, that's what we're going to get. So that's why we're going to keep getting people that aren't what we want and desire, because deep down we want a commitment. We want a person with a deep, close connection, bond, relationship. We really want that, but we're blocking ourselves from it. And the things that we're thinking and feeling, we keep having show up in our life. So what I'm getting for some of you, and I'm getting, it's a smaller number of you, but what I'm getting is that's why you keep getting these partners that it's not going to work out with. Because you need to work on yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to know your worth. And I'm also getting that you need to like define what it is that you want. Because I'm also getting part of it, it's like you're not really sure what you want. But I'm getting a big piece of it is you're like really ready to settle down and get married. I mean, it's almost the point where, okay, whoever comes my way, got a job, okay, you're, mentally stable, let's do this. But it's not working out because you're not meant to settle. You're meant to get something greater. But because you're pushing so hard and you want it so badly, you're actually repelling it from you. Yeah, they said you're repelling it from you. So what they're saying you need to do, what they're recommending that you do, is that you write down the things that you want in a partner. What do you want in a partner? What do you want in a spouse? You write that down. And then you pray and you ask God for that. And then you let it go. And you have faith knowing God is going to bring that to you or something even better. And you stop worrying about it, because I do get that you're worrying all the time. For those of you that this is two people, I'm getting, you're in your late 30s, you're in your 40s. I mean, you're desperately wanting to settle down. You desperately want that partner to share your life with. And you're terrified that you've missed out on it, which is why you're clinging. And you're so worried. And I mean, you really have just got yourself blocked. And it's not going to happen, which is why they're encouraging you to give it to God and let it go. Because as soon as you let it go and you just start enjoying life and just relaxing and knowing, okay, God's got it. He's going to bring this to me. He's going to bring me that man, that woman that I really want to spend my life with. Then he's going to do it. But you need to let him do it. You need to give it up and let God take care of it. Because you trying to do it and worrying about it and freaking out about it, it's not helping you. And it's wasting your time, and your time's precious, and you do deserve someone better, and he will bring that to you. You just need to let him do it. And I think this is a good sign that, you've got, for those of you that this is two people, they're just trying to show you that it's time to try something new, because this isn't working. Time for a new thought pattern, a new way to do things. And the new way of doing things will be successful. You will get that love you desire. You really will. Oh, well played. The other card was love yourself first. And I'm not going to go into much details because we pretty much covered this. But I do get, for those of you that we're talking about, and some others of you that are out there, which your hopes and desires romantically with a partner, they're not coming to fruition because you're just not loving yourself. Because of things that have happened in your past relationships when you were a child. At some point, someone has made you feel that you aren't worthy of love, that you're unlovable, has made you feel bad, make you just make you not feel good about yourself. And again, it's a worth thing. You don't value yourself. You don't love yourself. And since you don't, you're putting up with things that you really deserve better. And again, for some of you, you're even putting up with like partners who are really like disrespectful toward you. So what I'm getting is you need to do some healing work to get yourself to the point where you love yourself. That's something, you know, I get for you guys. There's a number of different ways that you can do it. For some of you, you can do it with, you know, praying, asking God for help, the angels for help. But I get for some of you, it's deeper than that. You're gonna need to see a healer. You're gonna need to go get some professional help, be it counselor, healer, psychologist. But you're gonna need to get some help. But they're encouraging you to get that help because there's so many good things waiting for you, and this is the only thing that's holding you back. And you're gonna have to love yourself before you can love anyone else, because you can't ever really truly let love in. Because if you're not really loving yourself, you'll be with someone in a relationship, and the whole time you're gonna be thinking, oh, they really can't love me because, you know, I'm fat, or you know, my mom said when I was growing up I was a horrible child and I was gonna, you know, amount to nothing, and or this ex-partner of mine was telling me I was a horrible spouse and horrible wife, horrible husband, and you believe those things about yourself. So you'll doubt, even if it's subconscious. Like, you can find an amazing partner, but even subconsciously, you're going to think the whole time, oh, they're never going to love me. This isn't going to work out. And then it's not going to work out. So you've got to love yourself. Step number one. It's a big deal. But I do get that you're going to make a lot of progress with this in February, and that this is going to be the catalyst that's going to bring in that love that you so deeply want. But when you're looking at yourself and you're doing this healing work on yourself and getting to where you are loving yourself, don't be hard on yourself. You've been hard on yourself for too long. You need to look at yourself respectfully, in a caring fashion, in a non-judgmental fashion, and just really look at that and look at areas that you need to heal and fix, so that you do love yourself. And when you love yourself, you'll be back to a place of self-respect, which is key for you, because, you know, you don't deserve someone that's going to come in your life and leave, and I get for some of you, you're in relationships where like your partner's blatantly disrespecting you, and you're just putting up with it because that's all you think you're worthy of, but you're worthy of so much more. So you need to do that introspective. You need to do the healing work. They're encouraging you to get all of that done. And they're also encouraging you to set boundaries. Don't allow people to do those things. And you will have success. I am getting that you're going to have success with that in February. So, hello Capricorns. Apologies for that. Apparently Mercury retrograde is in full swing and decided to cut your video off at the very end when we were just getting ready to cover the last card. So you may have this in 2 videos, depending upon editing time. So if I can edit it quickly, you'll have it in 1. If not, you just have 2. So you'll get the final card on its own, possibly. So your final card is Vegetarian. Now, obviously, this is not a typical card for romance reading. But what I'm getting for you is, for those of you that this is a message for you, you have a very high level of toxins in your body. I get that a lot of that's come from food, processed foods, chemicals in foods, and then I get that some of it's also come from your environment. For some of you, I get your work environment. I get that you're exposed to like a high level of chemicals, and so that's just built up in your system. And so our bodies are finely tuned machines. And if the balance gets off in one area, it'll set off the balance everywhere. So if you have a high level of toxins, what I'm getting, you know, if you have a high level of toxins, it can wreak havoc on all sorts of systems. Your neurological system, it can wreak havoc on your hormone levels, which affects your mood. You have mood swings. Then of course it can cause various diseases and issues, but like with your systems, it really can wreak havoc on them. So what I mean is, for some of you, a small number of you, that are in relationships that are not going to end, that are in very good relationships, you have had some challenges, because I've gotten some like emotional roller coaster rides because of that hormonal influx, that is affecting your relationship negatively. By changing your diet, you're going to fix that. It'll go away. I'm getting for some of you that you're blocking your clarity, so again, neurological, it's impairing your decision making, your clarity, your ability to look at things objectively. It's also impairing your ability to connect to the divine, to your intuition, which is making it harder when you're trying to look at these things and make decisions. So what I'm getting is that if you make the changes in your diet, and I am getting some of you would benefit from going full-on vegetarian, but most of you don't need to give up meat. What they are encouraging you to do, however, is to incorporate more fruits, vegetables, eat organic food, whole food, and what you're going to find is it's going to drastically improve your overall health. It's going to get rid of the mood swings. It's going to give you clarity. You're going to be able to make decisions. When your angels are giving you guidance, you're going to be able to hear that guidance and act on it. It's going to make your life so much easier. So they're really encouraging you to make these changes because it's going to better your life. And then romantically, once you get through some of this stuff, now the ones of you that are in relationships, that's obviously going to help right away. But those of you that are just doing some personal work to get ready for that person that's going to come into your life, it's going to help you make those decisions, which is going to help usher that partner that you desire into your life faster. So it definitely will benefit you. So hopefully this helped you. I do wish you a wonderful February filled with a lot of love, joy, blessings. And remember that love's not just about romantic partners, because you're going to be working on focusing on yourself and loving yourself this month. And that's right where you need to be. That's perfect for you. But love is loving yourself, loving your family, loving your friends, just loving life. So have fun this month. Go out and enjoy. And on Valentine's Day, Valentine's weekend, if you're not with someone, go away by yourself. Go treat yourself to a weekend at the spa. Go do something fun for you, because you matter and you deserve that love and enjoyment. So I do hope that you get it. I do hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Like, subscribe, follow my pages to YouTube, Facebook. I will leave the links below. I do love any comments that you have. Feel free to leave those below the video. And you can also send me private messages through Facebook or my email. My email address is on the webpage. So I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear any feedback, any thoughts, any questions. If I do find people have a lot of questions on the same topic, I will do a video about that topic for everyone, and I'll post that. But if there aren't a lot of people who ask the same question, rest assured I will definitely get you an answer. I do look forward to hearing from you. Have a great month.